All right, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Card Lounge here at Pal Sports Cards. The three horsemen are here, the backbones of the company. So we got Big Man Brocco over there, Nasty Nick next to me, and Dan the Man right here. So
Dan, the garbage man.
yeah, that's right, Dan the Garbage National Treasure Man or whatever. So
Money man.
this week, we kind of just wanted to talk about a couple different things. One of the first topics that we wanted to get into were, out of the major sports, four major sports: baseball, basketball, football, hockey. What's your favorite, type of card to collect? Are you a football card guy? Do you love basketball cards, baseball? Kind of talk about that a little bit. Nick, we'll start with you.
Now it's definitely football. Used to be the other way around. Used to be baseball, growing up. And then basketball. That was always huge with the whole Jordan era. Now it's football. It's definitely football. When it comes down to like the basketball and even baseball, I don't watch NBA basketball anymore, so I couldn't tell you half the guys in it if they're even any good. You know, but it seems like I watch more football than anything. And it seems like there's more football product out there than anything. So definitely right now, it's definitely football for me.
Football, I feel like there's a greater value of cards.
As we have a little bit of a gap here, I'm going to read one of the emails from our fans. This one came from Bahama Brad at AOL.com. Hey, pal, sports cards. I recently was a vendor at your blackjack show. I'm looking forward to the next one on June 21st. Question that a few of us had: will there be food available for vendors throughout? Sorry, opportunity to order for vendors throughout the day.
Yeah,
Just like
pretty
last time.
just like last time.
I don't
If
know
you
what you thinking.
if you want food, just gotta say so, and we'll get it for you. It'll be taken
Awesome.
care of.
Awesome.
So
Excited to see Bahama Brad there.
yeah, Bahama Brad, looking forward to seeing you again.
Yeah,
So.
I'm watching you.
So next, we talked a little bit about the major sports. Let's talk about brands. What's your favorite brand of card to collect or company of card to collect? Well, why don't we start with Bad Man Brocco over there?
Probably Panini, but They're gonna be what's it called? Unlicensed in I think next year because Topps won the bid. So I wonder what they're gonna do with like downtowns, uptowns, kabooms. I don't know what they're gonna do with that.
I like Topps football. I just think they're cool looking. Maybe it's a lot of the stigma that they're unlicensed. I like Leaf and Wild Cards. I think that there's some of like the coolest designs on there, and they're all unlicensed. Again, I have that feeling where if you like the card, if you think it's cool, get it. There's so many people are just worried about the name on it. Like we Brock and I love absolutes. A lot of people don't like them because they just think they're trash. I think they're cool looking cards, so we collect those a lot.
Every
You know,
single card show, open one box.
Yep, there you go. We always have good luck with the absolute boxes. But, so right now I think I like Topps football more than anything. I just think it's just a cool design, you know. So that's where I'm at.
Now, if you guys had to say, like, where do you think the average consumer or collector falls in line? Like, what would be their favorite, brand? Well, let's say favorite sport. Like, what do you think out of the four major sports? Like, what do you think most collectors or consumers like to collect and buy?
Depends who the person likes. Like if they like Ant Man or Fatty Patty over here playing for the Chiefs.
Whoa, yeah. I mean, we are Super Bowl champs, so we can. I meant. So you're saying basically like the type, and that makes sense. The type of players that they're fans of will drive the overall sport that they want to collect.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's a good point. It's actually a great point. So, what a smart guy.
Go Eagles.
So we have another email here. This one is from Douglasville Dennis at msn.com. I didn't even know they had email through msn.com.
I thought that was, who knows?
Interesting.
We don't know everything.
Interesting. This is for Coach Hoff. Coach Hoff, I've seen you at Carter's Cards a few times in Douglasville making purchases. I noticed multiple times you then take some of those same things and look to sell them at some of the card shows that you guys host. Is there a reason you like going to shops rather than just ordering online? That's a great question, Dennis. I like to support, the community. I think Carter is a great guy, great shop he has there, and I just like to support someone that Sometimes it's nice to go in and deal with someone face to face rather than just hitting a few buttons and you can haggle a little bit and have some conversation and talk sports cards and go from there. So
And it's easier to offer, and plus if you go to a card show you can get them the day of, or card shop, instead of waiting 4 days to get it shipped, packed up, and waiting for it to get in your mailbox.
another great point. Man, you're full of them today.
Fire.
He is. He is. So, we've kind of talked about the brands, major sports, and everything. Uh, I always like to ask a unique question here for you guys. If you guys could have a card slabbed up of a particular play that happened in the history of sports, like, for example, the Immaculate Reception or some of the other things, what's a card moment that you would love to have slabbed up that happened in sports?
Me scoring my first hockey goal, or Jerry Cap getting epic tackles on the Battlehawks.
There you go. It's always good. I got two. First one would be back from 1999. Would be the LeVar Leap. Have him when he jumped over the line against Illinois. I think that was an iconic moment in Penn State football. Second one involves another Penn Stater. Saquon. When he did the reverse leap over the guy against the Jags this year. We have a picture of it here, but that in a card would be awesome. That should be Saquon's card this year. That should definitely be Saquon's card. So
I have a question then. What do you guys think is better? Buying singles or packs, boxes? Like, what do you think is the greater value of you getting stuff?
greater value is buying singles because you know exactly what you're getting. If you want to spend $100 on something, you spend $100 and you know it's probably worth about that. If you spend $100 buying boxes, your value return could be $8 or it could be $800. It's a gamble you're taking. But I think if you want your guaranteed value back, you have to stick with singles.
See, this guy, his name is Dan, the garbage man, spending $2,300 on a national boxes and getting $500 out of it. Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be you
Couldn't be me.
because someone else pays for it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I saw a funny meme, and it was of Carlton Banks, and it was him like doing his like famous dance, and the line was, "I can't wait to turn $60 into an $8 card because it's like I'm gonna buy a $60 box and get an $8 card in return." As far as the accusations of the $2,000 plus purchases, from my friend and business partner, I guess people can't make mistakes. I guess we live in a perfect world, which is fine.
I would say that's unfounded also.
Who would do that?
I think it's a story he just made up.
Could be. Brock, question for you. You recently pulled a
Kaboom. Kaboom.
of
Patrick.
Patrick Mahomes. would you say that moment ranks in your top 3 card pulling moments?
Yeah, that's probably my dream card. I always wanted a Kaboom or a Downtown, and me and my cousin made both of those happen.
What were 2 or 3 other moments do you remember of some pulls that you really enjoyed, like that were like, wow, this is awesome?
The 1-of-1 Chiefs card, don't know who it of, that we pulled out of a absolute fat pack. And let me think.
George Paulopoulos.
Did you guys pull the Dick Butkus, or is that something? Yeah.
Josh pulled that.
Yep. So,
Um,
Nick, anything for you? Any legendary pulls that you'll always remember?
I don't think I've ever pulled anything really good. So, I'm gonna say no. Just I got no luck. Trying the best I probably pulled was like a red, white, and blue Saquon or something that's worth like $2. I really have zero luck pulling cards, so don't ever give me a pack. I'm like a mush. It'll be total garbage.
And my 1-of-1 Sam Laporta that I pulled.
There you go. So remember, if you actually like this show, I don't know why you would. I mean, we are 3 very, smart, funny people with great personalities, so that should draw you to this. But again, production value way down. But we're getting better. I mean, as you can see, our Brock is working as our cameraman and as part of the panel, which usually doesn't go too well, but we're going.
I would say we kind of have a blue collar feel to it. You know what I mean? Built from the ground up, we say.
And make sure to go check out www.palsportcards.com.
We're going to throw 3 W's in that, just so you know. www.palsportscards.com. Check it out. It has where we'll be, upcoming shows. Check it out. Come see us. Get some free swag when you come see us. If you tell us you watch the Card Lounge, there might be some T-shirts, bracelets, maybe a koozie or 2 in there for you.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa! I know. Hey, we're spending money right now, people. All right, no more National Treasures boxes. We're buying promotional items. This is how we roll, and pretty much this show will only get better. Dan, I don't know what you think. Can it get any worse?
I don't think it can. I really don't think it can get any worse. I think that
Brock just gave me the mic, so now we don't have to pass back and forth.
But I believe in this group. I believe in us, and I just, like Nick always says, if you like the card and it's important to you, take care of it, value it, and keep it for that long-term collection, because that's what this is all about, really, at its core.
And some of the best advice I ever got when we were getting back into this hobby was, do not, I know it's a double negative, see if you can follow that, buy a card based upon the grading company. So even if it's a total grading company you never heard of, but you love that card, and you can see that card and you can look at it and say they graded a 10, which a lot of those fly-by-night companies, everything's a 10.
Yep.
You can actually see the card, look at it. If you like it, buy it. You can always crack it. And if you're, I would send it to ISA. I like ISA, especially for my personal collection. Dan, I don't know, he likes everybody except for Beckett, apparently. So, he would send it to whoever he wants.
Yep.
But that's the whole thing. Send it to whoever you want it back in a slab. Send it to whoever you're comfortable with. Don't, piss all over it because it's not PSA. You can always send it to PSA.
Yep.
Especially if it's your personal collection. I got stuff in my personal collection that's ranked graded a 1. I don't care. It's cool. I like that card. I'm not a high end guy. I don't need all 10s.
Just the misses, right?
She's a 10.
Yeah.
No doubt.
No doubt.
She didn't email this week?
No. Let me look.
Her or the other misses?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Kangaroo Karen at...
No, that's not her.
Oh.
The real Karen.
The real Karen.
Yeah, at Yahoo.
At Yahoo. Let me look. No, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
She might have given up.
She probably didn't watch last episode. She's done with us.
Yeah, she might be. So
She's like, they should be actually doing some housework instead of filming podcasts in the basement. Makeshift shady podcast stuff.
that's right.
We'll say that. We'll put it that way.
That's right. But it will get better. We promise you.
Yes. Yes. If you would like to be a guest on and hang out in the car lounge, which we might be moving the car lounge, people, let's be honest. We have the ultimate car lounge, which is more of an outdoor-esque venue that we're working on. It's like more of a man cave. We'll get some, crappy 70s furniture, maybe with some plastic all over it. So we'll be sticking to it while we're sweating in there. Come hang out the car lounge with us. We'll get some topics going. We'll have some good convo.
Yep. Might be some weird weird smells.
That's what happens.
But I mean, when it's hot out there, muggy in the summer, but that's going to happen anywhere.
Yep.
So, all right, guys.
So check us out. Keep collecting.